All right, today we're doing a deep dive on, well, one of the most critical parts of any great AV system that almost no one ever really talks about.
Cabling.
The bulk cable, exactly.
Mm.
We were getting into the specs of the Kramer BC-2S-300M speaker cable.
Right. And our mission today is really to translate those technical facts into, practical knowledge. What actually defines a reliable cable for a serious job?
And the scale here it's pretty immense.
Oh, absolutely. This comes on a huge spool, 300 meters, which is nearly 1,000 feet. That tells you right away we're not talking about a home stereo setup.
This is for professional bulk installations.
Exactly. A large residential theater, a commercial building. The standards just have to be incredibly high.
Okay, so let's unpack the ingredients then. What's at the heart of this thing?
At its core, it's stranded 16 AWG bare copper conductors.
Okay, simple enough. Wrap in red and black with a white PVC outer jacket.
Yep, but there's a little detail on that jacket that, well, it saves a ton of frustration on a long pole.
The sequential markings.
The sequential markings every meter. You know exactly how much you've run and how much you have left on the spool. A lifesaver.
But the real secret weapon, I'm guessing, is what's inside.
That's where it gets really interesting for audio quality. The 16-gauge conductor isn't just a solid core wire.
It's stranded.
Right, but with a very high strand count. We're talking 26 individual strands of 30-gauge wire making up that one conductor.
Wait, 26 strands? That seems almost surgical for a bulk cable. How does that help at the speaker end?
It's all about physics. That high strand count directly results in significantly lower capacitance.
And over a 300-meter run, low capacitance is what exactly?
It's crucial. It's how you maintain signal integrity. It prevents high-frequency loss, so the sound coming out of the speaker is the same sound that left the amplifier with no distortion.
So it's a very deliberate engineering choice.
A very precise choice. You see that reflected in the resistance spec, too. A maximum of 13.7 ohms per kilometer. That's an extremely low number.
Meaning less power is wasted.
Exactly. Almost zero power wasted as heat, which is vital when you're pushing a signal hundreds of feet.
So we've established the electrical performance is top tier, but running that much cable means it has to survive the install itself. How rugged is it?
It has to be. I mean, you're pulling this through ceilings, through conduit. It's rated to 75 degrees Celsius, and the material emphasizes it's rugged yet flexible.
And for professional integrators, there's the compliance aspect.
Right, and this is critical. It's TAA compliant.
Now, for those who might not be familiar, why is TAA compliance so important?
It means the cable meets the requirements of the Trade Agreements Act. If you're bidding on any kind of government or federal procurement contract, it's a mandatory box you have to check.
So it opens up a whole different market.
A massive one. And beyond TAA, it's also ULCM rated, confirming it's safe for in-wall use in commercial spaces, and of course, RoHS compliant for material safety.
That is significant. And if we look at the whole purchase, the price point is currently around $432 for the spool.
Which is reasonable. But I think the true value, especially on a large job, comes from the support package.
What does that include?
You get free shipping, a 1-year warranty, sure, but the real clincher is the free lifetime tech support.
Lifetime on a bulk cable.
I know, right? It's not just for installation help. It means years down the line, you can call them and get system design advice for integrating this cable with new equipment. That kind of backstop is worth its weight in copper.
So let's wrap this up then. The key takeaway here seems to be that the Kramer BC-2S-300M is, well, it's a robust, technically precise cable.
It's an engineered solution.
Defined by those performance metrics. The 16-gauge bare copper and that crucial high strand count for low capacitance. This is a real set-it-and-forget-it solution.
Designed for zero callbacks on those big installs. Which, leads me to a final thought for you to think about. Given that this is a bulk cable for major systems, if you were designing that complex high-end installation, what related cable types would you need? Would you have to look at the heavier 14-gauge low-smoke version for fire safety compliance?
Or maybe pair it with something else entirely?
Exactly, like the RG6 super high-resolution coax cable that's often in the same catalog. You'd need that for video distribution. It just makes you consider the entire system, the whole wiring ecosystem, not just this one piece.